I will do good with you. I will create something that the world needs. I will solve a problem that the world has with this money. And you just open all doors and windows in your house and you welcome it in. Okay. And one of the final things that I'm going to share with you is that when you're in your joy and when you are doing something that lights you up and makes you feel good, that is full permission for money to come find you right then and there. Right? Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things like love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are going to talk about manifesting money today. So when you are learning to work with the energy of money, we first have to go into all of our belief systems, right? And I'm sure you guys, maybe you haven't, but I'm just going to assume that you've probably already heard this before, that we have to go back to our past and we have to look at our parents' beliefs around money. And what did we hear them talk about? You know, were they fighting about money? Because then you're not going to want to have anything to do with the energy of money if that's what you witnessed. And it might be very, very unconscious in you. So we have to really write it down. So my first recommendation before you watch this video is pause and write down, what did you witness around money? Basically, what did you feel around money as a child? Was it like, oh, parents fought about it, and that reminds me of an icky fighting energy, no love, no safety? So are you rejecting it? Because that would mean that, right? Or are you not respecting money? Maybe your parents just, as soon as they made it, they spent it. Maybe somebody was very, very grippy with money. They had a big fear of losing it. So they were always so critical about how, you know, your mom spent it or how your dad spent it, or we don't have money, or you can't have this, or, you know, so really look at the energy that played out in your household around money. And then what I like to do is I like to tell a news story. I like to pretend as if I grew up with the healthiest relationship with money, and my parents taught me how to energetically welcome it, how to respect it, how to date it, as I like to say. So when money comes in, I'm welcoming it into my house, into my wallet, into my purse, into my bank account. And I'm saying, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming to me. I will take care of you. Show me where to spend you. Show me what to do with you. And you treat it like it's a person, right? You're so delicate with it. You're so appreciative and grateful, and you're welcoming it, and you're saying it's safe to be in my arms. I will take care of you. And when you build that kind of connection versus what you grew up with, you're shifting your energy field, you're shifting your dynamic, you're shifting your subconscious beliefs around money, right? So we really want to look at, what did we experience in the past? What are we experiencing right now? And then shifting the now moment into welcoming money in and saying, I invite you, I want you to come to me. And I have a ton of videos about money. I'll link it here, my playlist, my money manifestation playlist. But this is one of my favorite books that I've ever read about how to co-create money, because it's one thing to identify your beliefs and then to start to change your beliefs. But what if money's still not coming in? What if you're like, wait, Michelle, what am I still doing wrong? Why is it not coming in? I don't understand it. And what I've learned is a lot of times our traumas, even things that are not at all connected to money, can play a role in whether money wants to come to you. So if you think about it this way, this is going to be gold. Write this down. If you are abandoning yourself in any way, if you are people pleasing a family member, if you are staying in toxic relationships and intimate partnerships, if you are allowing people to have access to your energy and your body anytime, you are literally telling the universe that you don't love yourself. And guess what money is? Money is love. So if you don't love yourself, guess what's not going to come to you? Money. Every time I've dated somebody that was out of alignment for me, my money cut off. Okay, so the big thing about the energetics behind money is getting to the belief system, right? Understanding, what are you telling yourself about money? Do you fear it? Do you have a icky relationship to it? Then we start to rebuild it. Then we start to love it. But then we look at, how are we being in every other area of our life? Are we respecting our family members? Are we respecting ourselves? Are we setting boundaries? Are we saying no to things? Are we saying yes to things that we should say no to? And these are all things we have to look at. You have to look at how you're treating yourself. Okay, because your abundance wants to come to you only when you're in your highest path, only when you're in your self-love. And when you're doing what lights you up and your heart is pounding with joy, you're going to see that money's going to show up a lot easier for you. Okay, so let's pick a page here and let's see what money wants you to hear today. So this is something that we can do to create money. Okay, you guys can't make this shit up. My beliefs create my reality. I believe in my unlimited prosperity. Some of you believe that having a large sum of money will become a burdensome responsibility and tie you down. Not being able to pay your bills and worrying about money are also burdens and can tie you down. You will not be tied down by money unless you believe you will be, and set it up so that you are. What you believe is what you create. If you believe that a large sum of money is a burden, it would be good to change that belief before you make a lot of money, or you will experience the money as a burden and a responsibility. If you have asked for a lot of money and don't have it yet, your higher self may be helping you change some of your negative beliefs about having money before it brings you what you have asked for. Your beliefs about money determine how you attract it, spend it, and relate to it. Do you believe it's possible to make money doing what you love to do? Or do you believe that making money requires hard work and struggle? If there's something you want and do not have yet, you may have a belief that is keeping you from it. With every belief you are living out, there is the seed of the opposite belief that you haven't yet manifested. Within the belief that you don't deserve money lies its opposite, the belief that you do deserve money. As you take your attention away from the negative belief and begin to activate the positive one, you change what you experience. So that's exactly what we just talked about, is taking what you experienced in childhood and changing it and telling yourself a new story. I am worthy of having this. Even though I had trauma as a kid and maybe somebody told me I was worthless, or maybe I was sexually abused or physically abused, which subconsciously tells me I'm not worthy of anything. I need to rewire myself and say, I am worthy, especially since I went through that trauma. I deserve that. I deserve freedom. I deserve love. I deserve respect. And I want to have money so that I can live life in a much different way than I grew up. So when we believe that we are worthy of receiving it, that's usually when it drops in. We first have to identify what we saw in childhood. Then we have to identify what we experienced, in other areas of our life that might be blocking our worthiness. Then we rewire, we tell ourselves a new story. And then we have to look at, okay, like if I believe I can manifest a large sum of money, what if I feel like it's a burden? What if I feel like it will hinder my life? What if I feel like I don't know if people are really going to like me for my money or for who I am once I have a lot? So you have to really dig into, what is my life going to look like when this money comes in? What thoughts creep in? Is it going to be more work? Do I have to get lawyers? Do I have to get different bank accounts? If you see it as a burden, you will block it and you'll be protected. Your higher self will protect you and it won't allow it to come to you, because it's going to see you suffering in the future with all of these extra burdens. So for you to go within and say, it's not a burden, I have more freedom. I trust life will bring me the right people to help support me on this journey, to help me bring me to the right bank account, to the right lawyer, to the right people that can help me grow my business. We really have to look at, what are we deep down feeling about money? And that's what I love helping people do. I love helping people open themselves up to money and know that it can be fun and it can be an experience of, ooh, I get to see who I become with this money, right? Because money just highlights who we really are. So if you're a good person, you should want tons of money, because it's going to amplify you. It's going to help other people see more of you. So if you have a fear of being seen, that might be another reason why you're blocking your money, because money knows this. Money knows that it amplifies you, and your higher self knows this. So if you have a fear of being seen, you're going to block your abundance. So talk to yourself so sweetly and so kindly and say, it's okay to be seen. I'm going to do good with this money. I'm going to enhance my life. I've had a rough life and I'm so excited to bring myself the freedom that I deserve. I welcome money. I will nurture you. I will love you. I will respect you. I will play with you. I will do good with you. I will create something that the world needs. I will solve a problem that the world has with this money. And you just open all doors and windows in your house and you welcome it in. Okay. And one of the final things that I'm going to share with you is that when you're in your joy And when you are doing something that lights you up and makes you feel good, that is full permission for money to come find you right then and there, right? The money is saying, oh, I got to go to them because they're in their highest right now. Money is love. Joy is love. So when you're in your joy, money will flock to you. Okay, so get in your joy, unpack your belief systems, tell yourself money's not a burden, money's a gift. And it's okay to be seen. It's okay to have money. Nobody will tear me down if I have a lot of money. I have boundaries and I can say no. All right, lovies, I'm sending you so much love and so much money. Go get this book if you have not gotten it already. It is amazing. You can get it on Amazon or any local bookstore. And if you need help, I do one-on-one sessions, I do coaching sessions, group coaching, intuitive readings, all the things. But I will see you in the next one. Thanks for being here. All right, peace out.